W.F. Howes presents an unabridged recording of Rogue by Paul Finch, narrated by Paul Thornley. Prologue. November. Swirling leaves. Skies the colour of sheet steel. It didn't matter that most shop fronts sparkled with Christmas, or that roasted chestnuts were being sold on street corners. It was still November, and when his aimless jogging took him off the rain-wet streets, he entered a colourless realm of dead branches and muddy riverside tracks. And it was cold too, of course. Always cold. Not that deep, gnawing winter cold, but the seeping autumnal kind. The damp kind. The sort that penetrates your bones. It was made worse this year because even though running was now the only thing he did, he rarely dressed properly for it. Most of the time wearing sweatshirts without vests, shorts without underpants, training shoes without socks. Jogging stiffly and slowly, feeling the cold but not noticing it. His heavy, trudging footfalls taking him in whichever direction he happened to be facing. One day south towards Putney, another day east towards Battersea, another north through West Brompton and South Ken. It didn't matter which way, really, because he never did anything when he reached his destination. One time he trotted as far west as Twickenham. On this occasion, the pelting rain had turned to icy hail, and, armoured as he was with studied indifference, that was something he couldn't ignore. So he'd ridden back on the tube, the only person in his compartment for 5 stops. Not that he'd noticed. As was often the case, he'd been elsewhere at the time. A woodland at twilight. Stroboscopic gunfire. A car turned to perforated scrap. And blood. So much blood. The sordid imagery wouldn't leave him even when he got back to his flat, that soulless, Spartan shell overlooking the district line. It had been his for 13 years, though he'd never done much to personalise it. Partly because he was there very little, but also because it was no more than a flop, a base from which to conduct his real life, which was out on the streets. And because at some point he'd planned to exchange it for a larger model, one that he could share. Something like the one...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?